Welcome to episode 18 of Spilling the Feed. My name's Michaela, and I'm here with Kaylee, and we have a couple officers from the Webbers Falls FFA Chapter with us today. Welcome back, Hazen. Who did you bring with you?
Today I brung Lainey Varnell, our chapter secretary.
Hello. So this is your first time on our podcast, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're just going to introduce you guys, and you guys are just going to tell us, your grade and how this year started for you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Lainey Varnell. I am the secretary of the Webbers Falls FFA Chapter, and kind of weird situation. I started off the year as a junior, and I have enough credits to be a senior, so I'm going to be graduating this year. So now I'm considered a senior.
That's cool. I wish I could do that.
But you are a senior,
Well, I'm a senior now, but I wish I could. Listen, I wish I could have done it last year.
Oh, yeah. I'm Hazen Lester. I'm the chapter president at Webbers Falls, and I am a senior.
Kaylee, you want to introduce yourself? You haven't been on here in a while.
I know. I'm Kaylee Sanchez. I'm the president of our Crowder FFA Chapter, and I'm in 12th grade.
Well, everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows who I am, but they don't know. I don't think. Did I tell them my position? They don't know it though.
They don't know your new one.
Okay, guys, I'm Michaela, and I'm the reporter of the Crowder FFA Chapter, and I'm also in 12th grade. So.
How has everybody's year started?
It started off pretty good, I'd say. Don't really know our first events that we went to. I mean, Tulsa kind of was at the beginning, so it started off good. Real busy though.
What about you, Kaylee?
Oh.
You can answer too.
We started off busy too. Went to Tulsa. We didn't do so good, but it's okay. We went. And yeah, we've just been doing our chapter meetings and everything. And we did OCC. And yeah.
Lainey?
Mine myself started off really slow, but our chapter has been doing quite a bit. We've been going to a lot of contests, livestock judging, cattle grading.
OCC.
Yep, we did do that. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done much competitions this. Well, we did shooting, but
Yeah.
I think that's it. And then you guys had your guys' shows. I think that's most of what we did this semester. We're just waiting for next semester because that's when it gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys do at the OCC contest?
Our chapter did pretty well, I'd say. They didn't place any at the jackpot contest, but they improved a lot come regional time. And, well, I think we made it to the finals. We made it into the finals at the regional contest, but didn't make it past. But they overall did really good.
That's good.
Our senior team did good.
Yeah, we did have a senior team at one contest, and we ended up second. I think it was second.
Where was
And,
that contest? Because I'd like for...
It was at Wyandotte, so way up north, east.
Well, what did you guys do during the summer? Did you guys do anything during the summer with?
So I started off my summer pretty busy. I went to Oklahoma Youth Leading Agriculture with Farm Bureau, which was an agriculture camp that I kind of got to tour a whole bunch of farms and meat processing plants and stuff like that.
That sounds
And
cool.
then went on to Capitol Camp where we got to do mock legislature stuff in the Oklahoma Capitol. And then went to WLC, which was the Washington Leadership Conference for FFA, and got to visit Washington, D.C. and get to see all the sites there.
Did you do anything fun during the summer?
So once again, mine start off kind of slow. So normally I'm pretty active all throughout the year, but I kind of decided to take this summer off because I show pigs, and normally I do that just about year round. But I decided to take the summer off so we could kind of vacation. We went to alumni camp, and then we went to a few livestock judgings, but I think that was about all I did.
Did you go to WLC too?
No.
No. Okay, so I've never been. So.
Okay. So basically, it's like I said, a leadership conference. You leave. I think we left Catoosa is where we loaded the bus at, and it was like a 26-hour bus ride or something. Way too long.
Yeah.
But you take that 26-hour bus ride with all of Oklahoma FFA, just whoever's going your week, and then you get to eventually get into Washington, D.C. We went and visited George Washington's house.
Yeah.
And then got to sightsee some, the Washington Monument, all the, stuff in Washington, D.C., and they got to see the Capitol. And then not only that, but also connect with FFA members from across the country. And I made a lot more connections in the state than I actually did in the over country. So,
Really?
but you learn a lot of leadership skills.
So do you guys just like everybody get on a bus and just travel to Washington?
So Oklahoma is the only state that did it. So Oklahoma, you can either get a scholarship from the state organization or your chapter can pay to go. But you pick your week you're going, you load up in the bus at either Oklahoma City or Northeast area, and then you head that way. But every other state, some states fly, some don't.
Yeah. Flying's expensive, so I don't.
Yeah.
But so alumni camp too. We had some people go to alumni camp, but I was not one.
Yeah,
I think
that was
Carly?
Carly, actually.
Carly
yeah.
went to alumni camp,
Mhm.
so she told us some things that they did. So what did you do while you were at alumni camp?
It was pretty basic, the normal. Break up into your small groups, and you go to the sessions. I really loved like the speakers this year. Like they were pretty cool and really inspiring. A lot of different messages that we don't normally get through speakers is
Yeah.
kind of what we got, and I really enjoyed that part. And I don't know. I think this year was my second year, so it was a lot better. A little more comfortable, I guess, with everybody and talking to everybody in my small group. Like it was really fun.
Yeah, because the first time you go there, it's kind of like, I don't know.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Everybody's like always like, I don't know, so energetic, and it's kind of like, oh, what do I do? Like, where do I fit in?
Like, you've known they've been here for a while.
Yeah.
But I haven't. So what are some things you guys wish you did while on summer break?
I don't know.
I don't really know either. Maybe started applying for scholarships earlier.
Yeah,
me too.
I can agree with that one.
Yeah.
Updated my AET a little bit.
Oh yeah, I definitely kept up with that.
Whoops.
Kayla, what did you do?
Like FFA wise, or just
Anything?
anything? Well, during the summer I didn't really travel, except we and my sister are both from New Mexico.
Yeah.
We came to New Mexico from like the 5th grade. We moved to Oklahoma, so we have some family down there. So during the summer we went and visited my aunt because she had a wedding in August, so we had to go and help her set up because we were bridesmaids. So I went there. Other than that, I didn't do much this summer. And we had our officer retreat during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's all we did during the summer, right?
I think so, yeah.
So that's what I did. Did you have to show or anything during the summer? I don't remember.
We didn't show.
There are shows and stuff, but we didn't go.
Yeah,
to
we
any.
didn't go to any, but we were just getting ready for Tulsa. We weren't really going to jackpots or anything like that during the summer.
Oh, well. What are some goals that you have this year?
Lenny, you want to go first? Or?
Go ahead.
Some goals I have for this year is to obviously get my state degree come, when is that, May? Yeah, come May. Hopefully get my state degree and kind of just connect with a lot more kids in FFA and kind of just make the most out of my senior year. As much as I want it to be over, I know I'll regret just wishing it away later on.
Do you plan on going to college?
Yeah, I plan on going to Oklahoma State University in Stillwater. Go Pokes.
Mr. Meacham.
Plan on going there right after I graduate, and
Did you already apply?
yep, I've already been accepted and admitted. I submitted my enrollment deposit today, so
Period.
almost on the way there, and I've just finishing out scholarship applications and some other stuff.
Are you planning on going into like any agricultural things while you're in college?
So hopefully I do get accepted in the freshman in transition program that they have there, which is a kind of just a freshman program that allows you to get more acquainted into college, but it's all for the Ferguson of agriculture kids. So it's just a housing room full of ag kids.
Oh.
Period.
And then I plan on majoring in ag ed and ag communications. So
Michaela, did you get accepted at any colleges?
I got accepted to 2. I got accepted to Eastern and TCC, so Tulsa Community College. But I'm probably going to go to Eastern and just do all my basics online while I'm working, and then I'll go back and do the respiratory program.
Yeah. I'm hoping that she goes to UCO with me, but I don't think she is.
She
so.
wants me to apply, guys.
Yeah. I got admitted to UCO, which is University of Central Oklahoma in Edmond, and I went and toured it. Was it on Tuesday, actually?
Yep.
Yeah. And me and my friend Kendall, I think, we're going to go. So, and I hope she goes with me, but I don't know. Yeah. Lainey, do you have anywhere you're going?
So since it all kind of changed suddenly, I think I'm going to go to St. Louis University and get a degree in forensics and then psychology because I think that would be really cool.
Yes. I've always wanted to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if my mindset is like, I could take that.
Yeah, but next year, since I am graduating early, next year I'm just going to, so this year I'm currently taking concurrent classes of Connors in my hometown of Warner. And then next year I'm going to continue that and get my basics and stuff and then go on to St. Louis.
Yeah. Me and my sister are both also taking concurrent classes, but we're taking it through Eastern. Yeah.
So, are there any goals that you guys have for your chapter for this year?
I would like to see a lot more of our members get involved, which they're already doing. They're actually doing a great job of that through OCC. We've got, I think, 4 kids who are going to end up doing the creed, and pretty much the whole chapter wants to do public speaking to come this spring, which is surprising. So I'm very excited to see them have to help a lot of kids with speeches this year, but it's...
You can help me with mine.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm just really excited to see our chapter get involved. I'd say that's probably a goal.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest goal too. Like this first semester, we've kind of been struggling with involvement and like not everybody is super interested in like the livestock side of everything, and I feel like that's kind of what people see, like specifically the 8th graders. So I'm really excited to try to encourage them to get involved in more competition events.
We actually, we haven't had that many people involved in like other activities, but livestock, we actually just got 2 more people to show. Got Carly, she's showing sheep. And then we got Anthony, who is showing weather. So we got actually 2 more people in our. And Dax too, but he was a freshman. He was always doing it, but now he can actually do it for FFA.
Awesome.
That's probably one of our goals too, is to get more people involved because we have such a small school and it's such a small agricultural program that it's kind of hard for the kids see what they like want to see or like they don't like. And then they'll just be like, oh, well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But can be some things that they will like to do. They just don't put themselves out there to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with our school. Like, it's so small. Everyone's involved in everything. So, like, cheer, basketball, football, it kind of just all overlaps. And it's really hard to find a time when, like, everyone's not busy.
Yeah, that's been our biggest problem.
Yeah, that's the same with our biggest, like, that's the same thing. Everybody thinks that they have to choose just one. That's the same thing with ours, too.
But if they know, like me and my sister, we're both in softball. Most of the time, we kind of just do anything that we can while we're in school, except basketball. We don't play basketball.
Yeah, we don't play basketball.
Or golf, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But it is kind of hard because we also have to, during basketball season, we have to plan our chapter meetings around basketball or softball or anything like that. And it's just kind of, it's hard, but and then like some competitions are on a softball game, so we have to go do the competition, then come all the way back, play a softball or something like that.
Yeah.
So
same with livestock or showing livestock. Sometimes, especially during spring break when we go to OIE, I had to miss like 2 games, I'm pretty sure, and it was a tournament. But he was fine, and we got to it. But some kids are just like, I'm not missing a softball or a baseball game to show an animal or anything like that. So it kind of scares them off, and then, but yeah.
Kind of the same situation we're in.
Yeah.
So what are some activities or events that your chapter is going to be putting on this year?
CDE wise, like us hosting anything, I don't think we have anything that we're actually hosting. I don't think. I know next year we're trying to host our fall county, and we're going to actually have like grass exhibits and all the different exhibits.
Here. Well, actually, we are hosting Farm Day for the public. This year,
Okay.
which it's like isn't it Ag One who does the presentation? They like make boards and they present a whole bunch of ag careers. And then we have a petting zoo, and then we're trying to get more stuff to come. So if you guys want to make time, it's we don't know what the date is, but
During National FFA
it is
week.
during. I think it's that Friday of National FFA week. If y'all aren't doing anything, so And it's free.
know.
It's free. So
Awesome. That's our busy time, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, just all the spring is busy, but I think we do have some events planned, like a barn dance and some other stuff that we've had to reschedule because of scheduling events with basketball, baseball, all
Yep.
the lovely stuff. But we've got quite a few actual like what do we call them? POIs, points. POAs, points
Program of activities.
Yeah, that. We have a lot of those actually planned out for this year. It's just hopefully we can schedule some times to actually do them.
Hey, don't forget about our annual jackpot, pig jackpot.
Oh, yeah, Webbers is known. I think it's the 70th something. I mean, we've had it longer than Muskogee Regional has been a thing. So,
Is that where you guys do your sweetheart thing and everything?
no, that's actually at our pie auction. I also forgot about that. Man, I forgot about a lot. But no, we do. So we hold the Webbers Falls jackpot. It's always we always call it the New Year Bash because it's always right around. I think it's January 3rd and 4th or 2nd and 3rd this
I
year.
think it's
Something.
3rd and 4th this year.
Something like that. But we always hold a jackpot at our school. And then, yeah, the pie auction, which is where we do the sweetheart deal, which a lot of chapters have gotten rid of, but we still hold the tradition pretty strong.
Yeah, we thought about doing it, I think, last year, but we talked about it, but we were all like, I don't think anybody would want to do it. So instead, we did karaoke. But
Wait, so are you guys going to where are you going this weekend? To MLE or Lead 360?
Oh, Lead 360,
Lead
yeah.
360. Are you guys going to Lead 360?
Answer that.
I wasn't going to since like we're getting into jackpot season, so I wasn't going to, but I think Hazen was.
Yeah, so we're going to Lead 360, but we're going to the second session. So we'll be going next weekend. But we will be going. I think we're taking 10 members is what we've got signed up. So we've got some member involvement, which is what we were hoping for.
Yeah.
So.
I wasn't going to go either, but Mr. Meacham was like, well, I think you should go. And so I'm going. We only have 3 people going, actually.
Okay. Well,
Which that's all the tickets we had. So, but yeah, we're going this weekend.
awesome.
Are there any contests or events your chapter are involved in, like during the fall semester? What did you guys do?
We did a lot of livestock judging. I think we went to 3 contests. The Arkansas, Oklahoma Bash, I think is what it's called. It was in Fort Smith. And then we went to the Tulsa State Fair, the Oklahoma State Fair. So we went to those for livestock judging. We went to like 6 different cattle gradings everywhere.
Big 3.
We went to Big 3 livestock judging over the summer, which is held in Stillwater. And then what else did we do? What other events were we? Cattle grading, livestock judging, showing.
I think that was about it.
A
We
couple of
kinda
us had
did-
exhibits at Tulsa.
Yeah, shooting sports.
I always forgot shooting
That-
sports. We
You
I
did
actually
pretty
qualified
good
for
at
state.
that.
So I actually ended up, I think, being top 15, top 20 in state. So
Yeah, well, that's
Didn't
not
expect
me and
that.
my sister. Let's not talk about that. But, well,
Uh,
actually, you didn't even. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You didn't even get to go to any of the competitions this semester, did you?
What?
You didn't go to.
Shooting?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's okay. I did terrible, so it's okay.
Lord.
I don't even want to say.
But I think I'm pretty sure that's all the events we went to, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So I don't know what cattle guarding is.
Okay, so cattle grading, so you have livestock judging, which is, you have all species, cattle, goats, pigs, sheep. But cattle grading is obviously just cattle.
Yeah.
And you have a scorecard. You grade them on their muscle score, their frame size. And then you do slaughter cattle, which Shalani would love to explain for you.
You kind of kept it broad there. So we have 2 different types of cattle. We have feeder cattle and we have slaughter cattle. The slaughter cattle, you have to,
Dress.
you have to dress. What's the other called? Why can't I think of it?
It's
Like
their fat level.
the
So like whether they're a
breaker-
breaker, boner, or lean, which is like how much fat cover they have.
Yeah, so you kind of have to classify them. It involves a lot of math. So you kind of decide there like which category they fall into, and then you have to dress them, which is kind of
Which isn't dressing them,
no,
but
it's,
like
it's a funny way to say it. But we have a dressing percent, which is also some more math, and it's
how much you're actually going to get off the cow. Like what's going
Yeah.
to fall on the carcass, what's going to fall on the floor, and what's going to stay on the carcass.
yeah. So when you take them to the rail, you're losing all that bone, but you're keeping all the meat and some of the fat and some of the muscle, right?
Yep.
Yep. So that's just about how much of the cow that's how you do the dressing for
So
Sam.
cattle grading is just a little. It's just specific cattle judging. pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's really fun.
So fluffy
is.
cows.
There's actually not any fluffy cows. They're like raggedy, stale barn cows.
She's like, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, no, but it's fun. It's just a quick event, and especially if your chapter's like trying to get involved in just event, it's an easy event. You just explain it to your 8th graders and freshmen, and I mean it's cut and clear.
Yeah, it's really easy to get the 8th graders involved in that. I think that's why we do it a lot.
We actually don't have an 8th grade. Ever.
Oh.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. So Lainey, you do show livestock, right?
Yes, I show pigs.
So how did you do in Tulsa and Oklahoma, or like Oklahoma City?
So I didn't show Tulsa this year. I did show Tulsa last year, and I think I ended up like 6th place with my do-rock. And then I also exhibited York, and she just like, I don't know, she just wasn't very mature. She wasn't wide enough, so she didn't make it very far. She made it up, but that was about it. She didn't make it past the 2nd sift. Oklahoma City, I don't know that I've ever really had like a lot of luck there because like it is really hard. But we go and we enjoy it, and yeah, honestly, I don't know that I've ever had much luck there at all. So yeah, but our county, so we have local, county, regional, and OIE, and then
They're in the spring, so
yeah, and then more towards the fall, we have Pryor actually has a summer series, and then we go to Tulsa. County and regional, I normally do pretty good. Always placing, always top end of the class. I think the best I've ever done was at regional, and I got reserve breed with my York. So that was always fun, and we have a sale. Normally make it about every year. So
what about the big show we're about to go to at the end of this year?
what?
Arizona.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So I'm actually taking a pig to Arizona National this year. So we'll see
Oh,
how that
really?
goes. Like right after Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
What am I taking? Oh, goats and sheep. I'm taking goats and sheep, and then me and Lainey are entered in the fitting contest. So we'll see how that
Are you guys
turns out.
driving up there?
Doe
or?
fitting or the cattle fitting?
Doe fitting. I wish cattle fitting, but I do not have a cow. So sadly,
They're a lot to take care of, I've heard.
Yeah.
yes, they are.
I don't think we're starting. I think we're starting. When's our next? We don't even know, do we? The show.
We got our regional in January.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not at the beginning, cause yeah, I'm having surgery, so
Oh.
it's gonna be fun.
Any livestock business, go to her because I don't know anything. Just saying, I don't know anything about showing. So I just know showmanship is based on your performance, and that's it.
Yeah.
and
But-
your goats, but it's okay.
So I know you guys just went to National Convention. I really want to go. How did it go?
So National Convention actually went really fun this year. It was my first time. I think Lainey's second time
Yep,
going.
That's my second.
But this was our first time with Webbers, at least. And what did we do? We drove up there the first day. Then the second day we actually went to, right? Was it the second? Yeah, second
Yeah, the
day.
second day we went to National.
We went to the opening session and the expo hall, so we got to see all the exhibits and everything. It was kind of whenever they were setting up, so not everything was fully out yet, but we got to see the opening session, which was super cool. We got to see all the national officers, which obviously was awesome. Yeah. And then we stayed up there till I think we came back Friday, but we pretty much just took a little retreat and got to tour, where was it? The Churchill Downs, which is the Kentucky
Downs,
Derby.
And then we went to the Ark up there.
That's
like
what it was, the Ark Encounter. Yes, so we had a really good fun time of just doing all that.
Yeah, something different that we did that I really enjoyed was we stayed at like an Airbnb instead of a hotel, and I really liked that. Like there was so much more room, everybody could spread out. Like that was fun.
Yeah, we started doing that for when we go to a state convention. We stayed at an Airbnb last year.
Even though Mr. Meacham said that we weren't doing that again, but
We are. And then we also did it when we went on our officer retreat too. So it was.
Yeah, it just kind of gives you more room.
Yeah,
And
we
everyone's
had-
not crowded on each other.
National Convention kind of was our officer treat.
Yeah,
We
it
ran
really
into
was.
a lot of scheduling issues and kind of decided to save money for National Convention.
Yeah.
So,
Our officer retreat was stressful. Remember our Airbnb? They booked us.
double booked our Airbnb.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen.
I
guys.
blocked that in my memory. I did not remember what you were talking
Listen.
about.
They,
So our officer retreat was in Broken Bow. Okay, Mr. Meacham, that he
Did all of it. It was
Yes,
his fault.
it's
Just kidding.
his fault. Just saying. Anyway, when we got there, we drove 2 hours. We got there. We sat in traffic for an hour or two. Took forever. You know how Broken Bow traffic is. And then we got there and we were looking for our Airbnb. And next thing you know, Mr. Mitchum's like, I think that's our Airbnb, but there's a car there. And so who was it? Was it you that went and knocked on the door?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. So he goes and knocks on the door. I'm like, hey, I think this is our Airbnb. And they're like, no, like this is our Airbnb. So then we contact them and they're like, I'm sorry, we double booked you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They took about an hour to get back to us and tell us, hey, we have another cabin that y'all can go stay to for this night.
Yeah.
But
we
we
like sat on this like I don't know what it even is. It's just like a whole bunch of stores in
It was
there.
like a little
It's like
strip
shopping.
mall.
Yeah, strip mall. Yeah. And we sat there and we were like, well, what are we supposed to do? So we went over there and just started scheduling our stuff because we had nothing else to do while we were waiting to see if they had another cabin for us. So then we ended up going to that cabin. And then the next day we got our actual cabin that we paid for. So it worked out in the end, but it was stressful at first. So.
we were like, we drove 2 hours just to turn around and go back home and do nothing.
Yeah, and also softball was about to start, baseball was about to start, so we were like, well, when are we even going to be able to do it? So we were glad that it worked out, but it was stressful.
Getting to our Airbnb was an
It
experience.
was definitely. I mean, it was a lot of back roads in the middle of
I don't
southern
know where
Indiana.
we were.
Like it was very sketchy.
Yeah, and we show up in the dark, so like
Foggy too.
we're on this little 2-lane like highway, and it's like super curvy, and it's in the dark, and
I don't think we actually got to see the Airbnb in daylight.
No, we did not.
I don't think- because
did
we
not.
always Left super early and showed up super late.
Yeah,
So.
it was a little sketchier back there.
But what speech contest are you guys going to this year?
I don't know a specific speech contest for sure. I know we're gonna obviously try and go to quite a few jackpots like we do every year, and then our regional, which is in the Muskogee Regional, which is like Salisal, Vian, Gore, Weber, Warner, Midway, I think. I don't know. Midway's in McIntosh. No. Yeah, it's
know.
Midway. I don't know. It's all those little schools all right there, and then hopefully a few of us make it to area, and then hopefully a few of us make it to state, which would be awesome to see.
So have you guys worked on any of your speeches?
So,
Oh.
our ag teacher actually had our entire class like write sort of like a
Their own speech.
yeah. It
So-
wasn't like a whole speech.
It was
though.
kinda just a
like
rough draft.
Yeah, kind of like a rough draft, like a 5-paragraph speech.
Just
see
get your
if-
idea right.
Yeah, to see if anybody would be interested in like so some people could expand on it if they wanted to.
But
Yeah.
I think are you giving a speech this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think me and Lenny both have our speech topics picked out for this year. I think I'm gonna end up having 3 speeches overall. So, guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Mr. Meacham's making this.
Yeah, we are doing.
They're fun. They're real fun.
They're kind of stressful at first, and writing them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
can
we
be
Writing
very
'em is-
tense. But like once you do it, and once you get out there, once you say it, like you'll really enjoy it.
And honestly, one of the best ones is extemporaneous, which I didn't plan on doing until Mr. Curie, our ag teacher last year, decided to force me to do at our regional contest. So regional was my first extemp contest, and I ended up getting second and making it to area, which
Period.
was awesome. But extemp is also, it's just like its own, it's just fun. You get to go in there and just ramble your head off. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we do that one instead of writing?
Or you could do both, like Hazen.
I could.
Not me. So is there any like LDE events that you guys are doing this year?
So other than speaking, which is the LDE, I don't know, because OCC is your other one, and then Creed's an LDE. What's another one? Parley Pro. We're not gonna do Parley Pro because I would love to, because I absolutely love parliamentary procedure and stuff like that. But we have also agronomy, livestock judging. I think we have a horticulture team for. I mean, we're getting so many CDE teams. I don't think we'll have enough time for LDEs.
Really?
Yeah, we're trying to expand on everything and start more teams and get more
Just
people.
get more
Yeah.
people involved.
I think this year we didn't have. Did we have a livestock judging team last year?
No, last year was the year where we tried to do a bunch
Yeah.
of different ones and
It didn't work out.
no
yeah.
one practiced.
Yeah.
No, we practiced. Remember,
But-
we came out at lunch, but it was like a.
It was
big
our. It was like.
sports or
It was
this type.
districts when.
It was 15 minutes
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
That's not practicing.
I was gonna do the vet science one because that's one that I always do, but the competition ended up being on districts of softball, and so I was like, eh. And then there was like also it ended up being baseball, and so we needed 4, right? 4, and the baseball was like, no, I'm not doing it. So we just ended up not doing it, but we do have a livestock judging team. Actually, we have a whole livestock judging team, and then I think we have like a few, but we don't think we're gonna do CDEs because nobody we mention them and then we tell them and then everybody's like, oh, I don't want to do
It's
it
just
because
a
they're
lot.
scared. Yeah, but we do have a livestock judging team. So
Awesome. Well, livestock judging is definitely fun.
yeah.
I think we tried to practice last year, and I don't think we ever really got around to it. But like all of us have livestock judged for so long that we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We think we know what we're doing. Till we get to the
Bad.
content.
We're not bad.
We're not bad, but we could use some improvement. Which this year, we're going to have a livestock judging team. Not much of one. We're doing, more, like I said, more of the different CDs. I know I'm going to be doing a lot more agronomy, which there's also different contests, so you can do both. But at the state contest, I don't know which one I'm going to do.
So, state convention. Are you guys what are you guys doing for state convention?
They probably don't
Do
know.
we have plans yet?
Yeah.
I don't know if we necessarily have plans. I know we have 4 of us maybe getting state degrees, or at least hoping. We have 4 kids applying for state degrees, I think, around that. And then we have some WLC kids who are going to apply. We have some other stuff. We're going to have a few career passports, so quite a bit of stuff for state convention. Not really completely planned out, so.
Yeah, last year our state convention went really good. We had, how many people did we have? We had like over 20 walk across the stage, didn't we?
We
Getting
had
awards.
over 20 kids walk across stage, but then because we had proficiency awards, we had a state star, which was awesome, and then we had me for social media team. We had all of our state degrees.
Our chapter won
Me
some
for WLC,
awards.
the chapter awards, was it the Hunger? Is that what it is? Hunger Challenge Award?
Yeah.
And then the National 3-Star Chapter, which that was national convention, but I think we got recognized at state level.
Yeah,
didn't
you
we?
still walk across the
Yeah.
stage for that.
So last state convention was awesome.
It sounds like it.
It was.
Yeah.
So, you guys excited to go?
Absolutely.
year?
Oh yeah.
I am.
Always excited. I love seeing everyone.
This is your last one, Hazen. This is the last one for everybody
Yeah,
on here.
all-
Guys, don't
yeah.
remind me.
Okay.
It's going to make me sad.
I know.
Yeah, it
Except for if you go for your American degree.
Yeah.
Anyone?
That's true. And it's
anyone
not,
close?
if you have your state degree, it's actually not a lot of extra work to get your American degree, which is what a lot of people think. But Oklahoma State standards are kind of so high that it's kind of already en route to get your American, but I don't know if I will. We'll see.
Well, I started late, so I'm probably not going to get my state degree. Probably won't. But it's okay.
Same.
Okay, still had fun.
Yeah.
As long as you have fun, that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you just want to end it?
I think we covered everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your biggest goal that you want? Okay, so hold on. Let me redo that. I just started
You're
reading.
editing it.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. So I'm gonna ask Lainey this first, and then I'll go to you
Okay.
because I have another thing for you. But so Lainey, what is your biggest goal that you want to accomplish before your time in FFA is over?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think just get my state FFA degree and try to enjoy everything and like kind of slow down and just take it all in and like really step back and enjoy it because like it gets so chaotic and hectic and like everything gets so busy. Like just enjoy it, yeah, and be there.
That's a good one. Maybe I should listen to you.
Yeah, maybe you should.
So Hazen, so you've already told us your goal, but has it changed since the last time you were on the podcast? Do you remember it?
I do remember it vaguely, but I would say hasn't necessarily changed, but really just gonna use whatever God's plan, whatever He has set out for me to do. But really, just our ag teacher last year, coming home from state convention, Mr. Carey sat us all in the truck and kind of told us we had 365 days left in the Blue Jacket, which was
Yeah.
kind of emotional whenever he put it out that way. But it is a really good way to look at it. I mean, make each of those days count and try and impact someone, which is ultimately my goal, is to just impact as much people as I can and get them involved in FFA and agriculture and teach them what it truly is about.
That's a good one too. Gosh. I know. But thank you guys for coming on here.
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you for having us on.
But we're going to end this, so we'll see you guys next time.
Awesome.